All right.
You're in.
Guys, this is going to be so natural. Don't worry about this. I mean,
You're in. You're live.
after doing this, yeah. Hey guys, welcome to Fight Back. This campaign with Black Belt Magazine and Red Cross is to actually give support to all the first responders, everybody who's in the front line. Please go to the click down there on the link and do your donations if you can. You know, worst case scenario, uh, give us some time, some love for all the first responders that they're exposing to fight this coronavirus crisis. Here right now, two of the most brilliant minds of jiu-jitsu nowadays. Jose Jr., directly from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, and Robert Drysdale. Robert Drysdale, who is really one of the first, you can say that, the first Brazilian American to win all those world championships. Brazilian American, there's not many of like you, of the likes of you. I think it's only you, nothing else different than that. Guys, listen. Besides your accomplishments, you know all the things that you have done, and you guys are here especially because you are really special people. You know, you're very, very amazing representatives of martial arts that there is, jiu-jitsu, you know, into this community. Is open up to through Black Belt Magazine and showing up that we are not just brutes that's going from this way. There's a lot of philosophy, there's a lot of into the martial arts, there's a lot of benefits of doing the jiu-jitsu, and you are definitely two of the most brilliant minds, you know, and in your generation and all generations from all time. So it's an honor to have you guys here. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this campaign.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you for the kind words. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Hope we can collaborate a little bit. It's a beautiful project. It's an honor to be part of that, and then with such a caliber doing this, and then we hope it's a nice, a good cause, and then we are here to help
No,
and have some fun.
you guys are ready. Listen, I'm gonna go all straight directly to the matches. We're gonna analyze some of the matches here right now, but I wanna hear your thoughts. You know, and not just what the match is in, but it's including how much this sport benefits you in life. Let's hold a little bit on the philosophical side. I know that I can stretch out on this thing right now, but Kyle, can we just watch some of the matches here right now? And there you go.
I think it was Arisa, maybe.
In this case right now, man, that would be canceled. Everybody would just said that would be canceled the whole entire circuit. Yes, let's go watch one more. Kyle, can we watch another fight? Who do we have there, guys?
I think that is Roger Buchecha, the first one.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go watch that.
Yeah, I think it's a different moment for both of them. Roger was on his way out of jiu-jitsu. He wasn't even competing anymore. Buchecha's was on his way up. And you can see he got that shot fairly easily this time. And I don't know, man. I don't want to take credit from Buchecha in any way in this fight, but I really feel that Roger was not himself. Like you can see him gassing out in the second or third minute. And from that point onwards, he's just defending, which is not like him at all. He wasn't the best version of Roger that we're used to seeing. I got that impression from this match. Right? Was Buchecha's on fire?
My impression is also like I think Buchecha had a very stretch. He's fearless on this fight. He's like taking all the risks. I think it makes a lot of difference when you're not fighting for points. And then I think Buchecha was like much more active on this one. And then he was like just fearless, just going. Then was 22 years old. And then I really like it more with this style of him fighting than nowadays, to be honest. You know, I think it was close to the first time that he beat he won against Rodolfo. You know that he was very explosive. You can tell that before when he wasn't that explosive, he used to have a hard time from Rodolfo. And then when he started to put this game and then improve his wrestling, I think he changed. That's the strategy too. He would have had much more chance on the second fight if he fought on that side. I don't want to take away from. I know Roger was not that focused, and then it was a different time of their lives. But you know, the chance was very explosive. You can tell that before when he wasn't that explosive. He used to have a hard time.
But you can see
when he started to put this game and then improve his wrestling, I think he changed. That's the strategy too. He would have.
Yeah, Roger has very good defense. I remember when Terere fought him. He got his back, and then Roger gets out and then mounts Terere. And I was a Terere student at that time. And I remember talking to Terere. I was like, Terere, so what was it like? You know? And he goes, cabeção. Só tava para mexer a bola do olho. It's like, big head, you can move your eyeballs. That was it, you know? And I remember like the next year or 2 years later or whatever, I did fight Roger and he mounted.
Okay, guys, hold on for a second. Look at this. Look at this. It is the same thing. And what Buchecha did this time? Let's go with that. Guys, basically the same thing or not? I think that was
very similar. Very similar. I think Roger had a better angle. You know.
Because most people can't close when that happens. Like Buchecha is doing the right thing, but with Roger, it's the wrong thing. I actually don't know how to react to his closed guard pull because what do you do? Even with the knee in the middle, you get stuck. You know, Buchecha's got good balance, man. But he goes underneath Roger. You know.
Oh, look at that! He fought in a side control. I don't know if Roger was expecting this.
Buchecha is risking much more also, you know.
Yeah, but the other thing, he's outpowering Roger. You got to remember Roger's weight here was a lot lighter. Mm-hmm. He had just fought at 185. You know, just to give you perspective, like his thick gi doesn't show it, but this is the lightest Roger you've ever seen.
Holy moly, that was really tight. You know, Toho from there. Yeah. He's captain.
Yeah.
For side control.
Buchecha had some really good moments in this.
Oh, it's just a beautiful scramble right there. You know, it's a beautiful 2 points of scramble right there. It's just.
And I think Buchecha is going to butterfly sweep Roger now, if I recall, which is something I've never seen anyone do. I think I've never seen anyone sweep him. I think maybe Pejipano. I remember Cavaca telling me, he's like, don't butterfly sweep him. You can't butterfly sweep him. And I think Buchecha insists, and then he ends up getting it, if I recall correctly.
Robert, everybody was training together at this time. You were training with Buchecha too?
No, actually, Buchecha's from a different generation. He got his black belt. I was already making my move to MMA. I only trained with him once when he was a brown belt. We went to war. We were at a La Pella's gym in Victorville, and it was like right before the World Championship. That's the year he won as a brown belt, and I was on my way out. I wasn't even competing anymore, so we didn't really spend a whole bunch of time on the mats training together.
Just look at this. It seems like Roger go inch by inch, right? When he's suddenly seeing he grows on you. He was just keeping coming to the side, taking the level down.
That's a good underhook, though. It's saving him like that. Right there. Buchecha is a very good guard player. Like for someone his weight, it's unusual how good how dynamic his guard really is. He plays guard like a lightweight.
Yeah, I would say that.
What kind of guard does he like? It the lasso guard?
He does everything, man. Bolo, deep half guard, open guard, spider. Like I've seen him do everything, even though he's better on top. But he's a very technical guard player, actually. got to remember he started training as a child, and anyone who starts training as a child is going to have a good guard. I think they never lose that, because when you're a kid, you're at the bottom all the time.
It's Roger.
Very good flexibility for his weight as well.
Yeah, I just thought of that too.
Very flexible.
Just thinking of that. Yeah, for the big guys, 100%. And he moves deep inside. This roll in.
He's 110 there. I don't know, 1.5, 110. I'm not sure. Kilos.
Oh, well, this position we used to call this the shaggy position. There was this guy, a student of Mari Sperry, what he called it, tornado guard. Now is the shaggy position. I don't know how to call it.
Shaggy, and then it was helicopter, right, from Holeta, and then later it became tornado.
Yep.
But when I say helicopter, no one knows what I'm talking about anymore.
It's falling on his side. Roger on the side must be an amazing man. Shisha was able to get out of there. Well, this is.
But you can tell it's not the same Roger. Also, it's way more precise on the second fight. Now you can see that's a lot of flaws in the, letting Buchecha move so much. He's not that, consistent as he was in the second fight. I can tell in second fight he was perfect. He didn't do any mistakes in my point of view.
Do you think they have a score system right there? Is the same IBJJF system?
These one Metamori?
Yeah.
No. No points at all, right?
Oh, so sorry. Submissions only.
Submissions only. In my opinion, the only few ways to beat Roger is to be really, really explosive. That's my impression from outside when I saw Chakra F fighting him. And
Roger's only been beaten on the ground once. That was Pejipano in 2003. Pejipano mopped the mats with Roger, but every other fight was Roger's lost on his feet. He's been taken down, like Jacare Shundi.
Yeah. Jacare and Shundi are a good example.
Yeah, they're very good judokas. I think.
But when I saw Margarida, I thought would be the same. Margarida is very good standing up.
Yeah, he's got very good. I can't remember that fight. Refresh my. I know he lost, but I can't remember how. Did Roger get it?
Yeah, I don't remember also, but I remember that
was a good fight.
Margarita's another guy, guys. It's out of this world. This guy is.
Yeah, but everyone thought he would have a hard time Shundi or Roger Gray, But Margarida, I think, was not on top of his game by this time as well. So I think it was the USA 2007 or 2008.
Yeah.
Margarida was not in his best shape.
Guys, this is a very competitive fight. I thought it was. I don't know exactly if I saw their highlights for this match, but Roger's pretty competitive there too, though. Honestly.
Yeah, I actually thought Roger would have a better shot at winning here than he would when he came back because he hadn't competed in 8 years. Their second fight. That's what surprised me the most. Was that he came back out of retirement. He hadn't competed in years, and he comes back and beats the number one in the world. That's insane. To me, that's probably the biggest comeback in the history of the sport.
Very surprising. Everyone was people that were following Buchecha and then watching his fight, his most recent fight. Everyone was thinking that Roger has no chance. Even though it's Roger great, but how can you come from nowhere and then beat?
Yeah.
After 8 years of non-competing and then not feeling the adrenaline, I think that's the biggest difference of that's why Roger Grace is Roger Grace.
Yep. And it really is, you know, he wrote really the name of, and I don't think nobody's going to be having any doubts of that. Oh, that's the hook sweep right now, right?
I think that's it. Yeah, like I remember Kavak said, don't even bother with the hook sweep. It's not going to work. And I think he just disobeys his coach and just goes for it. And Roger is indeed known for being unsweepable with butterfly hooks. You know, like that's yeah. Got it. But you know, Bushish is like, you know, he's cut from a different cloth, man. He's very, very unique in terms of how explosive he is and how calm he is.
Now, Robert, look at this. This is what Bushisha really turns on. I don't know if Ricardo would actually pause that. Kyle. I don't know. Is everybody frozen? Or is it just me?
I'm fine. I can.
I was frozen, but now it's back.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, Rogers got a defense.
Defending this. It's a great defense, man. It's great defense. It really is. Just holding the leg is just completely understanding. That's from there. But let's go back here again. That's one thing, right? And like the junior was saying, Bushisha is so driven in competition. He really definitely was thinking about putting the hooks and scoring from there. While Roger will be all over that neck, right? We'll try to go there and finish.
Yeah. Rogers defense very good. I remember, if I recall here, I thought that was when he went for the armbar. But it gives you, like, Bushisha's doing way better than anyone else ever has on the ground, other than Pejipano, who's the only guy who actually, you know, beat Roger on the day. But, you know, you can see Roger's looking very tired now. Bushisha too. I mean, the problem with these long matches is that there's no way it's good. They're going to be going all the time. They're going to have to take short little breaks.
Yeah.
But this is actually
it's already 90 minutes. But
considering how heavy they are too. You got to keep that in mind. The heavier you are, the less you move.
But it's pretty impressive after 90 minutes. I think the fight was 15. So after 90 minutes, they're still able to manage that pace, you know, and keep that pace. It's very impressive. It looks like not like a lightweight fight, but, you know, it's a pretty active fight. For two guys, ultra heavyweight, it's very impressive.
Yeah, agreed.
Guys, that's the best guys in the world right there. Oh man, this is really such a privilege to see those guys competing like that, huh? Really.
Most dominant guys all the time.
Bushisha has no problem on maturing it in. Let's take a look at that. Payback in the same position right there. That's old school, guys. Very old school. That's my time.
Yeah. I think it's really rewarding to watch Roger fighting like that. You know, like, it's nice to prove that how effective are base positions, and then you don't have to, you know, do anything out of this world too.
Yeah, this was a war. The guys didn't stop for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just take a look at this.
I'm not sure how long it was. I think it was 20 minutes or 15 minutes. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's 15. It was 15 minutes?
This goes up the whole time because no one submits anyone. Roger gets caught in an armbar, but he never taps.
But it was very impressive the way that he escaped, by the way.
Yeah, which impressive he didn't tap because he was in a straight armbar.
Yeah.
Still don't know, yeah, he's very flexible, or if Buchecha really hurt his arm or not. It's not clear to me, but it looked like a good armbar to me.
Yeah, guys, it's very impressive. Look at this. God, Buchecha likes to transition to the half guard to the other side. Also, and it's not the first time he does that. It's so good. There's so much technique on this, guys. So much reading.
Yeah, Roger, he does stuff that's very unusual. It's not a normal thing to stand up like that, like how he does. He does some things that I think that really throws people off because they're not very orthodox. Like grappling with him is strange because he's very unusual. Starts with his height, how tall he is, like really throws you off. And then he's doing stuff like that, like the way he just stood up. Like you don't do that, like that's not how people play guard.
Very unusual.
Yeah. Like he's got this jiu-jitsu that works really well for him. It's not something you can't prepare for. I feel like you can prepare for someone like Buchecha. It's easier than it is to prepare for someone like Roger.
What do you think of that? It's just the techniques are different, or the length of the arm. It's just
the height to begin with. Roger's reaction and the stuff he does it's basic, but it's very strange too. Like the way he closes the guard with your knee inside. Who does that? It's not something you prepare for, man. It's like, how do you find someone that can mimic that in practice?
How can you train for that?
There's a lot of battle.
And then you have to watch him closely. I think everyone's curious to fight even against him, to feel that, it's unbelievable, the guy on that space to be so strong. And so I think
Kyle, can you just hold there right now, Kyle, please? All right. Guys, now, Robert and Junior, there's one thing about that I think is amazing. Amazing. How this guy turns on, the turbo.
Mm-hmm.
Buchecha, right? Is that what you're talking
almost about? Every match.
Yeah, it's unusual. It's
I think he trained like that, Robert. I trained with him before. Does he do something specific with that you can say to the last 2 minutes, just boom, go berserk?
He's very explosive. Like you think that he's out of gas, and he's got a second gas tank that most people don't have, right? So you think he's done because at the end of the match, you fought so much, everyone slows down, and you underestimate how much energy he has left in the gas tank because it's just, because he slows down like you do, and all of a sudden, boom, like he's just as explosive at the end as he was in the beginning, and it throws everyone off. I have lost count of how many times I have seen Buchecha turn him fight around with 10 seconds left. He has done it so many times in his career. It's almost like the signature thing, like to be losing or a close fight until the very end, and then he does something that's absolutely incredible and turns the fight at the very end.
It's just intelligent motion there too. You got to be extremely is this stronger than mine to train to believe.
Yeah, when I fought against him, and then I felt that.
Look at that. That's the beauty of this.
Because he knows he has little time left. So he's just going for the kill like a madman. Look at that.
Let's go back again. Coming in as a basic outside. He switched to. Is he switched to a De La Riva or not? No, from inside.
He goes. Okay, he bolos Roger.
Like a beer bolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets the arm. That's the crazy part.
That arm so bad. Look at this. 59 seconds. And this guy's getting it. Oh, he lost the grip. He lost the grip there in 1 second. Roger's pushing out there, just thinking, oh my goodness. I wonder if that leg was in front of his face. Oh, can you go back there a little bit, sir?
The way that Roger escaped.
Yeah, go back there, go back just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Go back a little bit more. Get from there. Berimbolo. Fall from there. Go to the armbar. Now, guys, from here, when he started really pass the leg over, started pressing the joint, break the grip, got the arm, and he lost the grip. Let's take a look at this. He pushes, breaks grip. The left leg is over the face, which I think it was a big thing about it. Because you see Roger's hand and pushing the leg down. But Buchecha left leg, he was in front of the face. Or he pushes.
No, he pushes the right leg over.
So he lost the grip right there.
Armbar at this time. At this moment of the fight, he had the perfect position.
Yeah, he does extend the arm. Just Roger, I think he hurt Roger. There's no way Roger's not hurt unless he's very flexible on the elbow because it's extended.
Let's go from there.
Right there. This
Roger pushes the leg. Or no, he actually took the leg out of the face. Why? Right?
Yeah,
you see this left leg over the top of the face, and he really just felt more comfortable.
Everyone would. A lot of people would try to escape to the other way around, going outside.
Yeah, but Roger did well. He pushed the leg out, and he pushed the knee, and he created momentum to go to the side. But why Buchecha left leg wasn't in front of the face? Maybe because of the angle there. He tried.
I think he was too focused on finishing the arm, and he kind of went blind for the arm and forgot about everything else. You know, he was so close to submission, he kind of said, forget the legs, just focus on the arm, which normally would work, you know. But in this case, you know, it's Roger Gracie.
It's Roger Gracie effect. Roger Gracie effect.
It would have to have, like fighting for the legs.
Yeah, I'm sure, as Robert said, he hurt his arm for sure. 100%. Like, if he's very flexible, it's a matter of bad injury or just a minor one, but for sure.
Oh man, but he built up beautifully. He pushed the knee, went to the top, 41 second. Yep. It was the beauty. He just got out of there. He showed. That's one thing about it, right? Like I said, if you're winning, something goes wrong, you're not able to perform, or somebody do something in you, you have to have some kind of mental strength to keep composed and cool and just keep performing like Roger did. You know, you'll say, Robert said that, you know, he's cold. You know, he's really maintaining the same face.
So guys, and then I just saw it. The fight was 20 minutes, 20 minutes, and then you pull like it's very impressive. Buchecha pulling that out after 20 minutes of fighting against Roger Gracie, and then you go and then jump get his arm. It was very impressive.
Yeah, but that's like one thing. If you ever fight Buchecha, you have to know that like just because you got a minute left does not mean his gas tank is empty. He's going to do something crazy and surprising with a minute left, especially if he's losing, right? So the last minute is the most important one. Do not put your guard down because he has that to him. You know, he has a second gas tank hidden somewhere in his lungs. And, you know, I've seen him do some crazy stuff with like a minute or two left. Like anyone who's followed his career has seen him do it many times. It's very impressive.
It's not really brilliant, man. I watch this and I think I see a masterpiece. Honestly, I love for the sport and this age that I am. I just feel so grateful to have this passion, and I know you guys are having that too. You know, it is just look at it. I'm a fan. I'm always was a fan. This is a good thing about it. You know, I was always a good fan of a good fights and good character. You know, people that actually can transition to great accomplished competitors, to people that contribute and help the community that they're living in, you know, like you guys are doing it right now. Gentlemen, we don't have too much time. I just wanna apologize you guys here now, just taking this time just to break down this, but I'm we as Black Belt Magazine, we're so thankful for you guys to doing this. You're such a great representation of our sport. You contribute so much, like we were saying, to community, to society, to people that I'm proud to have you guys here, and understand, knowing you guys a little bit personally, how much you guys help our community to grow. So thank you so much. We're very, very honored to have you guys here.
Professor, what an honor. The honor is ours. Thank you so much for having us. And, this is a lot of fun. Like I said, I agree with you. This is a masterpiece, and being able to watch it again with your commentary and the commentary of Jose Jr., it's a privilege. So thank you. And this was a blast.
Yeah. I want to thank you also. And I think it was a great fight. It's a beautiful fight, beautiful, our beautiful work. And then it's a privilege to be here with both of you guys, the guys that I admire so much. And then watching those fights, the two of the best that we had in Jiu-Jitsu, and then collaborate and then generate this content for the Jiu-Jitsu community. It's so nice to be here. And then I want to thank Black Belt Magazine and the Master Liborio for the invitation.
Guys, we're truly honored to have you. And everybody that's watching us right now, please donate. It's a great cause. Red Cross, everybody knows what it is, and just nothing more than just all the respect and love for all the frontliners, and everybody who's is just giving so much on this war against the coronavirus. Guys, thank you so much for watching us, and God bless you. Stay healthy, stay safe.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.